guys, I'm back. I know it's been a while, but I'm here and I've got another video. So today, since I use OmniPod 5, and I currently have one on my arm, I'm going to take an old one and I'm gonna take it apart and show you the inside. I hope you enjoy and find this interesting. Bye! Okay, so I actually had my dad help me take it apart ahead of time, but I tried to put it back together as much as possible, but that was really difficult, so I didn't. So this is the top that everyone sees, and this is the bottom, and this is the thing that I wanted to show you. So let's do it. Okay, so we're going to talk about the different parts. So the first thing I want to show you is this. This is where the insulin goes after you inject it in. And in there you can see a little plunger. So when you do a bolus, the motor spins and the plunger pushes some of it out into the cannula. But we'll talk more about that later. So yeah, this is where the insulin is. I don't use that much insulin because I'm a little person and I've only been diabetic for a year, so I don't use that much insulin, so you can still see a lot of insulin in there, which is pretty sad. Okay, this is my favorite part. So when you give a bolus through an OmniPod, you can always hear it every 0.5, you can hear it click. And the reason you can hear that is because this motor spins and it makes noise when it does that. So it clicks to give a 0.05 and then it clicks again. And yeah, and so then it spins this one as well and it pushes the plunger and gives insulin. Okay, so now you can see this little tube that is attached to the insulin reservoir, and so it is this tiny little tube, and it can carry like a lot of insulin at a time. So it goes from here all the way to here where the cannula begins. So the way that the pod actually injects the needle into your skin is, so if you look closely you can see that it's not actually only this little blue plastic piece. There's actually a needle right there, and so they're attached, and so it pierces your skin and then the needle comes back but the cannula stays, and so yeah, that's how it injects and why it hurts a lot. Okay, so now it's time for Bok Time with Becca. It's been a while. So, this is Daphne. She's a blue cochin. She will lay brown eggs when she grows up. She was born the end of April, so she's about 3 months old. And she's gonna be a dark gray when she's a big chicken. And she has a single comb, and she has feather feet. I love the feather feet. So yeah, Daphne, will you say hi? She says hi. So if you use OmniPod, you'll know that after it injects, it takes a second, but it will say like, do you see the pink thing on the OmniPod in this area? So this is actually that, which I thought was pretty interesting, because it starts back here, and then when it injects, it comes to here, and that's what you see as the little pink thing. And I don't know, I thought it was cool. Okay, the last part, maybe the most important part of OmniPod. It's this little circuit board, which is on the back. So it's like a little tiny computer. So with this device, which is called a personal diabetes management device, if you open it up, it'll show you this screen, and then if you press the bolus button, it will come to this. And for carbs, let's just say 25. I'm not actually going to do this because I always have my parents confirm, and I'm technically not supposed to do corrections less than 3 hours after I've already bolused with a correction, and I'm not actually eating. So yeah, I'm not actually going to do this, but it would give me a 1.55 if I was eating 25 carbs with a correction bolus. And so if I pressed confirm, I'm not actually going to, but if I did, it would tell the circuit board what I did, and the circuit board would tell the motor to spin, and it would push insulin and go through the tube and push out the cannula into my body. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, even if you aren't a diabetic or if you just use T-Slim, not OmniPod. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this, and when I get a Mobi, I will likely do a video of dissecting that. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.